And we are back with 843 TV, and I'm really excited to introduce you. I have Nate Schraub, who is the principal owner of MindFlint. I have Jamie Fleming, the owner of 1212 Design, Web Designs, and I also have Candace Brasser, who is the Senior Communications Director at USBC. Nice to meet you, because we've been talking about the base camp, and now a couple of things are going on. First, I want to talk to Nate and Jamie, because both of you have been residents here for about a year. And so tell us about your experience so far. I'll start with you, Nate.
Yeah, I mean, we moved down here. Actually, I moved my company down here from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, just over a year ago, and immediately found Basecamp, actually. And I was looking for a space to just put down some roots. And I'd spent years working either out of my home office or at Starbucks or wherever, as we solo entrepreneurs do. And we're a virtual company, so we have people kind of scattered around the country. And Basecamp was perfect because it gave me a place to come into a physical space, collaborate with other like-minded entrepreneurs and creative types like Jamie. It just creates this awesome environment for idea sharing and lead sharing and collaboration. And so Basecamp's just been a perfect fit for us, and has really helped us to grow what was already we were a decent sized company, but now we've really grown.
And how do you like living in Beaufort?
We love Beaufort, a lot better than Pittsburgh, actually.
You'd be definitely saying that in the wintertime.
Exactly right.
And then Jamie, tell us a little bit about your tenure here. You've been here for a year.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, a little bit over a year.
Okay.
I really enjoyed working here. Just like Nate said, being around people like-minded, creatives, entrepreneurs, and then also just to be in the downtown area of Beaufort. It's beautiful down here, so it's nice sometimes just to get away, walk downtown and really brainstorm.
And we love your story because you're actually from Beaufort.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're everything we've been talking about on camera with the doctor and also with Shelley. We want Beaufort people to stay in Beaufort, and we have this wonderful IT facility to do this. So that that's great. We'll get back to you two. Now let's go to Candace. Now Candace, there is a project that you're all working on. Tell us about that.
Yeah, basically USCB decided that it was time to redo our website. It was kind of long overdue, and so we reached out to national higher ed companies that do websites, and then of course we came here to the digital corridor to see if there was folks that would be interested in possibly working with us, and we interviewed, like I said, multiple companies, and these guys were like the dream team, if you will. Like they both complement each other so well, and it's so nice that their companies have been working together, and they just are giving our project such a genuine branding,
Yeah,
and they get us, and they get USCB, and it's just been like a real blessing. And there's nothing that I wish Beaufort had, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially as it grows, like things are always here, and these guys are just such a indication of that.
Talented.
Yeah,
talented.
Completely.
And it too, like we said, it represents the area where you're a native, you're a transplant, which is the county, not just Beaufort, but Beaufort County is very much like that. So that just kind of lends itself to show how the growth opportunities there and the interaction between people, different areas, and fantastic. Now this project, it's got to be a lot of challenges, a lot of fun stuff. Share a little bit more about some of those that you're experiencing.
Well, yeah, and I'll let, they can talk about that too, but yeah, it's a very, very large scale project. And I think, part of it is to, getting the branding correct, getting the web architecture correct, but you can speak to that if you'd like to.
Yeah, it's been really exciting. Just being able to tell the story of USCB, being able to tell the story of the different types of students, the various students that attend USCB, from the kid straight out of high school to the single parent to military personnel or even veterans, and then also with their OLLI program, and being able to put all their stories together and have that story be told efficiently and beautifully online. We've been really excited to be a part of that.
You just gave me the goosebumps.
Yeah, I was just thinking that people are drawn to heartfelt stories, and it sounds like that's what you're putting together.
And what we like about it too is you're from here. You know that the texture, the fiber of the community as well, and I think Candace spoke about that, and and having the expertise and the collaboration of the two. I mean, what a great story and what a great win.
So for young aspiring entrepreneurs, what advice might you two give to those folks? I'm going to start with you.
Yeah, I just think that there's a lot of opportunity in a place like Basecamp for those people to come who don't have the direction, don't have the support that they often need. I mean, it's so easy as an entrepreneur to kind of just get isolated and siloed, and a place like Basecamp gives you immediate access to mentors and networking and lead generation opportunities and idea sharing, like we talked about, that helps you get unstuck and create that momentum that's so necessary. So I think if people have an idea and they're looking for not just a physical space to locate, with good Wi-Fi, but a dynamic community of people who can really walk alongside them to get that thing going, a place like Basecamp is perfect.
And would you say fear of failure is probably something that prevents somebody from being all they can be? But with the support here, they can get past that.
Well, I think so. I mean, being an entrepreneur myself, you do get isolated, so you have to be careful not to isolate. You do have to get outside, and I think when you go to work, it's important to do that. And having the facility, but I love the fact that it's just so much smart. I mean, I look around the room here, and you can see all the names: Wave Sciences, Optical Technologies. I mean, there's just such a depth of quality of businesses here. That's one thing I want everybody to know that. I think that's so important.
Last comments before we close.
It's just been, a huge pleasure, a huge blessing, just to piggyback off of what Candace said, to not only be a part of this project, but also to be here in Basecamp. And I'm happy to also be here in Beaufort, doing this type of work.
Yeah.
And we're happy to be here today, too, and be filming in Beaufort. And we're happy that you all were joining us. So stay right back. We'll be here with some more.